watch single Salma.
Hello everyone, how are you all doing? It's still pretty cold here. Luckily, the strong wind and heavy rain of last night has stopped today. So I stepped out of the house to buy a few things to create a party board, a Galentine's board, or a Valentine's food for a gathering. It's just me and Sanika at home today. All the things that I'm planning to make will be something that she will be thoroughly enjoying after coming back from school. You know how kids are super hungry. And these are such simple recipes that you can also make for your children as an after school snack. So these are the things that you will need, just very few essentials with which you'll be able to create the whole party board using just these ingredients: a bread loaf, wrap, cucumber, bell peppers, mango, avocado, 1 tomato and a few shallot onions. And the hero of all the recipes for today is the cream cheese. So I gather 4 bowls. I have split the cream cheese equally into 4 portions, dividing them. And the first thing, I chop a few cucumber circles in thick slices, and then I have chopped cucumber finely, and I've also grated cucumber, a very small portion, and I have peeled off the skin before I grated. I squeeze out the grated cucumber and getting rid of the water. We are going to use this water later, so we'll keep it aside. And I add the grated cucumber into 1 portion of the cream cheese with half a teaspoon of garlic granules, salt to taste, 1/4 teaspoon of green chili paste, and I combine it well. So this is going to be a stuffing that you can use on a bread slice or in a wrap as well. I'm going to use this as a topping on the cucumber slices, which will work as a brilliant finger food. And this is something that you can serve for a summer gathering as well, which will taste very soothing, satisfying. And this is something that you can make way beforehand and keep it ready in the refrigerator. I top it up with few fresh cress. Now the next recipe for which I'm using avocado. I have used half an avocado, chopping it roughly. And here is the much needed kitchen gadget that comes in very helpful. My very helpful and useful Cuisinart mini food processor. I'm using the blade today, combining the avocado, half a tomato, 1 shallot onion, cream cheese, handful of coriander leaves, 1/4 teaspoon of onion granules, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic granules, half a teaspoon of green chili paste, salt to taste, and then I blend it together. A very super rich, tasty avocado dip that you can enjoy on your bread slice. And I'm going to save this in the refrigerator for now until I prep the other things. All the dishes that I'm making for today are super easy. They are not straining at all, and you can make them way beforehand and keep it ready for a gathering at home. And now I'm making hummus using chickpeas. 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of sesame seeds, 1/4 teaspoon of dry parsley, salt to taste, half a teaspoon of smoky paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of minced garlic paste, and fresh lemon juice. I also add in a tablespoon of olive oil, blend it together by adding in very little of water. I make another dip using 1 portion of the cream cheese that I had saved up with very small size of cooked beetroot, blended together with quarter teaspoon of garlic granules and salt. And now I make a super tasty, very refreshing salad with few mango chunks cut in small cubes, one shallot onion finely chopped, avocado, red bell peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, and fresh lemon juice. And I also use the cucumber water that I saved up, adding in salt to taste, coriander leaves, a teaspoon of olive oil. I combine it well. This salad was super tasty, and now you can finish it off by adding in a few pine nuts, which will add a nice crunch to the salad. Salads are quite filling, healthy, and people love to eat healthy food these days, even for a gathering. And it's so easy to make as well, making it perfect for summer gatherings. I gave a good rinse with water for the food processor, and I'm adding in the last portion of the cream cheese that I'd saved up with mango cubes, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and a few drops of vanilla essence, blending it together. Now, if you feel cream cheese is too heavy, I just felt it was too heavy, but it looks super good. What you can do is use yogurt as an alternative instead of cream cheese. That will taste like a Shrikhand. Mango flavored yogurt is something that you will find. So you can use yogurt instead of cream cheese. This cute little food processor from Cuisinart is just perfect for so many things in creating so many recipes, making my job easy in kitchen. And I have left all the details and the link to buy Cuisinart, so make sure to check the description box. And it can also fit in this little space on my kitchen countertop. Perfect, right? Now for a filling, I combine a few mango chunks, 1 small shallot onion, quarter tomato, quarter red bell pepper, few cucumber pieces, salt to taste, chaat masala. I've used the same ingredients but creating many different variations with the same. Now comes the fun bit, is getting all of it ready together, as I have prepped most of it. I have bought protein tortilla wraps and I'm going to use it in making bowls today by getting rid of the ends. And now that we have a square shape, we are going to cut it in half and then quarter it down. Place them in these aluminum molds. I press it down tight, firm, so that it stays stable inside and it doesn't flatten down, in which way it will give a good katori shape to hold the filling. And I give a spray of oil. And now to the remaining bits, we are going to cut them into strips. I've also used another wrap, cutting it into thick long strip and use the remaining ends to make strips. I place all of them into an air frying tray for 5 minutes time at 190 degrees temperature. I'm using wholemeal bread slices and I take out the crust from them, dividing it into half to make sandwiches, layered sandwiches. And now, with it being Valentine's Day theme on mind, I use cute little cookie cutter, which is in heart shape, just to make it very appealing and pleasing to eyes. I have these cute little heart shape bread slices that you can use to dip in your hummus. And I've also got a few more slices of bread to make a round shape. I just use a katori that I have at home to make a round shape and then use a knife around it to cut. You get a beautiful round slice. I'm going to air fry all of them with a spray of oil so that these bread slices will turn nice and crunchy for 2 minutes time at 190 degrees temperature. Now for the wraps, I find it to be chewy and soggy if I just use it from the pack. So I prefer warming it up, heating it up on the flame. Now I take out all the dips that I have made from the refrigerator to plate them up, creating a party board. I divide the salad into serving bowls. Now when you're making a party board, it's important to gather serving containers which look appealing to eyes, makes it look attractive as well. Now to the wraps, I use the cucumber dip spread and I have spread it evenly and then I roll it. To the bread slice, I use the beetroot and the cream cheese dip that I have made. Spread it evenly using a blunt knife, a butter knife. Sandwiches are perfect for summer gatherings and also turn out to be quite a filling. I place them on top of each other and the top section, I cover it up, keeping the beetroot dip at the bottom. Now I start off placing the salad katoris on one side of the board and then the sandwiches. I keep the cucumber disc like this, making it look beautiful with the way it's been placed, and the rolls, the cucumber rolls, the wraps that I had made, I keep it on the other side. I finish off the sandwiches by placing the green leaves on top. These are cress and rocket. I place the shooter glasses on the other side of the chopping board, and now I use icing sugar and small sieve. I sprinkle in by dusting it from all sides on all over on top of the glass and on the chopping board as well. We want it to be dusty with the icing sugar and the board, in which way it will look really good. I have some pretzels that I'm using as the topping. I've also garnished it with few fresh mango small cubes later. Now to the bread slices, which are nice and crunchy, I spread a good amount of avocado dip all over. We want it to look a little messy and I finish it off with a good amount of red chili flakes on top. Now to these katoris that I have made, I'm going to fill it up with the chopped masala. It looks colorful and tasty. And here is to the hummus that I've placed in a white dish, easier to dip in. And I've just got to make sure it looks filled up, colorful. So just spread it out evenly and then complete the board with the remaining dishes. The sticks in this katori at this end and cute little hearts to finish up. So we definitely want the smaller items in the front, in which way it will be visible. It looks super delicious, super colorful, perfect for summer gatherings as well, not just for Valentine's Day. I have used very few ingredients in making this party board. And Chotu is back home and she is very happy seeing this party board. Just the thing what kids like to eat after coming back from school. And I'm super hungry as well. So I sat down and thoroughly enjoyed whatever I have made. This party board took just 1 hour time for me to create a complete snack board for the entire family. And yet it's quite healthy as well.
If you want, you can come here also. If you want to sit and relax there and watch TV also, that's fine.
No, I'm not to sit here.
Sit, Papa, sit, Raja.
Are you eating?
ನಾನು ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
Did you make them wraps?
ಹೂನೇ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ?
Yeah, they look preppy. This looks like preppy.
ಇವತ್ತು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ನೋಡಪ್ಪಿ ಎಲ್ಲ.
What happened here?
ಇದು ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು?
Just smear it off.
ಆಮೇಲೆ
Do you want to watch TV?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತಾಯಿ.
Are you sure?
100%
We can watch Single Salma.
ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸಲ್ಮಾ ಬೇಡ ಗಿಂಗಲ್ ಸಲ್ಮಾ ಬೇಡ. ಅಪ್ಪಣ್ಣ ಇದು ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯ? ಇವತ್ತು ಚಲೋ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ನೋಡಪ್ಪಿ, ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇದಂದ್ರೆ. ಫುಲ್ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ.
So yeah, if this is something that you would like to make at home for a birthday party or a summer gathering, make sure to save this video. Chotu enjoyed her platter watching her favorite television series, as she has an extremely busy days these days, just preparing for her GCSEs, and this is the only time she gets to sit down and ease up a bit. So I let her do this. I just sit down by myself enjoying the food. And I really hope you found this video super useful and helpful. And if you did, please give a thumbs up and make sure to comment. I love reading your comments. Thank you so much for watching this video in full. See you all again soon in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.